Yeah. Get the most out of absolutely everything. Not missing out on one calorie. Yep. It's about 400 grams of beef with different kind of vegetables, and I'm going to put on some cheese as well, and then some salsa, and then we are good for the dinner. I was thinking about doing pesto instead of salsa, but I've done a lot of pesto for now. It's all right, but the good thing, a good trait I have is I'll eat any food I make, and I can make the worst of foods, and I still, it's like it's part of the, I don't know, diet or whatever. And then if it's protein and everything, like give it to me, you know. Then this, I'm gonna eat this and make a video after. All right, normalize doing things alone. I've been doing things alone for a very long period now. As long as I wouldn't say remember, but I've done it for the past 2 years. I mean, sometimes I talk like I am old. I am not. I'm 20 years old. So yeah. But normalize doing things alone. I do. People say it's weird, and okay, I don't think it's weird, but like going to a movie alone, going on a hike alone, just training alone seems weird to people. But just doing things alone, it builds your character and it helps you find new stuff about yourself, and it definitely helps you become a better person. I'm not so sure about that wording, but yeah, I've done some traveling alone, and making a good trip out of, for example, traveling alone. I've been to some places, and when I get back and I look at the memories or the photos and videos, I'm very proud. You get a amazing feeling by just accomplishing things alone. Because when you're with friends in a social setting, you act different from if you were to be alone in that social setting, right? We all know, because you can talk and do things to relieve your stress with your friends, but you can't do it that much when you're alone, you know? And you're forcing yourself to do things you usually wouldn't do, and yeah, it helps, and it builds a more, let's say, social skills or whatever. So yeah, I've been going to a lot of movies recently alone, and that's mainly because a lot of my friends can't, they don't have money, or they're not that interested in going to that movie. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, okay, then I'll go alone, and I do. And it's amazing. I think it's very cool. May sound a bit sad, but that's fine. I just really like doing things alone. But that's the thing, though. It can also be a trap, or let's say it can become a bad thing, because too much of something isn't necessarily good. Let's say my training, for example. It's good to train, but it's also good to enjoy yourself. And sometimes my training can absorb the rest of my life, and that is definitely not good. So But also being alone all the time, at that point you don't even ask your friends about let's do this and this, but you just go by yourself. And that can become a problem, because when you do things alone and you realize how nice it is, to some extent, it can, you can be like trapped in it or become trapped in it. The next year, early next year, I'm going on 3 comedy shows, and I realize that now, about getting in that trap of being a lot by yourself, because I just bought them. I didn't even ask my friends, and then after I bought them, I asked them, and they said they couldn't, which sort of gave me a relief, which isn't that good. It gave me a relief that if they were to say yes, then I would say, oh, well, I have already bought one, and I don't know if the seats are available, and etc. So it can be a problem, but don't worry. I've been with my friends now and then, and it's definitely tougher as you progress in your age. A lot of my friends that I usually were with almost every day has traveled and gone other places, and they're moving on and doing what they are doing with their life. And I am still here at my childhood town. Definitely gets you stressed, but as long as you have some sort of plan and an idea of your plan, it's gonna be okay. And yeah, but normalize things and try to, like, training wise, let's say that I've realized, I've been progressing, and that tells me that it's worth it to try and do something and master it. I haven't mastered training. I've done this for 3 to 4 years, and I'm 20. So I haven't been nowhere near, but by those 3 and 4 years, you see a difference. And by doing it regularly and somewhat right, and you see an improvement, and that lesson sort of makes you compare it to other things and other factors in your life, such as me reading books, or playing the guitar and all that. So your life is an investment, sort of, in a good way. All the things you do, you have to sort of, or the things you want to be good at, you have to know that it takes a long time to be good at something. It isn't that easy as you probably think. Maybe you have talent, but talent doesn't go a long way unless you are practicing something for a very good amount of time. Going to do, I forgot Babybel special. I have to do it tomorrow. I have to remember buying Babybel. And yeah, but I will do back and tricep tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty great, and I can't wait. I am going to work on Wednesday and Thursday. I just got 2 extra shifts for that, so that's pretty cool, pretty amazing. I am trying to work on becoming some sort of actor. Yeah, I've been an extra about 5 times, and I've done some different kind of work, some better, some not, but they've all been amazing experiences. And that's why I haven't stopped doing that yet, because the whole acting thing is pretty amazing. I want to do more of it, so, and hopefully become an actor. so that's my dream. I have some dreams. This is the big dreams. I have small dreams that I think I can manage to do, but the big ones are go and become an actor, a good, successful actor. I have some kind of in my blood due to my mother. Get a good physique. I do have a good physique, but like be the best version of myself, and get on a Joe Rogan podcast. That would be so cool. Yeah, Joe Rogan podcast would be cool. I've been watching a lot of the podcasts and they are great, and it seems like a good and heartwarming time. A lot of the podcasts I've seen. So, and I'm just a big fan of the comedy universe, and he is very included in that. So, actor. Yeah, actor. Become the best version of myself, and then Joe Rogan podcast. I'm sure I have just as big and other big dreams, but at the spot, those are like the three main ones that I have had in my head for this period. But it's been a very long time that I had those three goals. Maybe be a very good guitarist as well, and probably succeed in some kind of social media thing, but I just mainly do it because so I can talk to people in a virtual way and stuff like that. Maybe share some stuff, including my training thing. I hope people do know that it's not a narcissistic way of doing it, that I show like pump videos and stuff. I hope that I can get a certain recognition and then help people. There's been some times where people have asked me about routine, food, and all that stuff, and I've told them and I've tried to help them, and it feels great. So that's mainly the goal there, and just promote somewhat good health and physique, but my type of, you have to work really hard and devote a lot of your time and life to it to reach a certain amount. I'm not saying I'm there yet. I don't think I am. It's a perspective thing, because I am me and I've had this physique for a long period. It's harder for me to think that way, but yeah, it's starting to get like a very long video, so I will probably end it now soon and save more information for the next video. So yeah, probably gonna tell more about acting and stuff. I don't know. I hope you had a good day. I hope you will continue to have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. The pump is out. Wish you the best. 400 subscribers.